I mean, everyone here loves gaming. If you don't have the passion, you're never gonna make it. We have a lot of street credit in the gaming industry. Everyone knows Bloodline Champions is a great game, but it did not do that well when it comes to revenue.
Bloodline Champions, aka the PETERSSON.
So that was a challenge to just accept that your baby didn't really make it the whole way through. It's really hard to make online games. It's the hardest thing you can do in the world, but it's what we really love and what we enjoy doing, so that's why we keep doing it. It all started as a university project back in 2008, and our aim then was to go to Swedish Game Awards. It's one of the biggest student competitions in Sweden for game development. It was a lot of work, but we got there and we won 2 awards, and when we felt that people seemed to enjoy it, we definitely wanted to build a company. We thought we were definitely onto something, and building a company became a real thing for us very early on. Even when a lot of people told us we were too many people, it costs too much to have a company with this many people. You're not going to make it as an indie studio. And we got offices in November 2009. And that's when we started working full-time as a company, but not with pay. So we kept taking student loans.
You know, when I entered Stunlock Studios, it was a time of working long hours, working with noodle salaries, and a company not necessarily in its essence a company, but more a group of friends coming together and making their passion a reality. With that comes a lot of, you put priorities aside that is necessary to grow and sustain. Those were like, for example, sleep is something you can down prioritize. Family is something you can down prioritize. Health and even your sanity is something you can down prioritize for a set amount of time.
Yeah, when we started a company, I was CEO and project managing. We came more towards the CEO part. Then we got another guy who's actually more educated towards the CEO kind of work, and I prefer games over papers and money. So I got back in more working with the community and being part of that team, and a lot of with sales and marketing overall in Bloodline Champions.
So for me, coming in and trying to make a band of brothers and sisters into a company, it required a couple of simple mechanics in terms of respecting the work time and the free time, and respecting the health of your employees as well.
It's really easy to work extra long and a lot on things you love, and we want to make sure that people take their time to also prioritize their own life and things. Workout is also really important. We want to make sure everyone sticks with us until retirement, so we do workout together every Tuesday, the whole company.
You know, we tried with Bloodline Champions, we tried with Dead Island Epidemic, and still felt like, yeah, third time's the charm, right? So we knew that we do this kind of games good. We'd spent over 6 years developing these kind of games. We had the technology knowledge, we knew what makes a good arena experience, and we know a lot around esport. We had also over 6 years of experience in free-to-play games.
And that was when we started to work on Battlerite, because we felt we sort of wanted to go back to our roots, and we also felt like a lot of the core is still there, but we tried to improve on everything and use all the new skills that we've learned over the years.
For Battlerite, we've done a VR spectator and camera mode. It's super cool. You haven't seen it before. A lot of people think it's going to be like the Dota one, but ours is quite different.
VR for Battlerite as an esport is the cherry on top. It's the thing that's actually gonna make it different from everything else that we've seen. You are the cameraman, so you can like get a camera inside of the game and you can record. If you think about it, if you have like normal game trailers and stuff like that, how you normally make them is that you have to like animate camera trails that goes around scripted events and show off different cool things about the game, and that is a time-consuming task. It takes a lot of time to make a good trailer. And because it's just digital, so you can imagine the craziest, most elaborate camera system in Hollywood that you can ever imagine. We can just replicate it because it's just software. So you can make basically your own gameplay trailer or whatever in an afternoon inside of VR. And that's the thing that everybody's gonna get their hands on eventually when we are finished with it.
We've been working on this type of game for, I'd say, almost 8 years now when we began. So with Bloodline Champions from early on and then going on to Die. It's just been trying to make the best arena brawler out there.
I mean, everyone here loves gaming. That's why you work in the gaming industry. If you don't love games, you shouldn't be in this industry, because it's very hard to get into the industry. If you don't have the passion, you're never gonna make it.